Hello and welcome to the Papyrus Global Television National News Update. I am Christiana Babayo and here are today's headlines. NDC Seriake Dickson not Tinubu's mercenary. Faan intensifies Ebola surveillance at Nigerian airports. Defense Minister warns against criminal-minded leaders. Dangote Refinery cannot fully meet Nigeria's fuel demand, Nnpc. Kaduna NUT rejects JAMB exemption for NCE admission. Otti says Abia constructed 414 roads in 3 years. Nigerian Navy to deploy high-tech tools against piracy. Federal High Court Judge Mohammed Yunusa dies in Kano. Amaechi disputes Tinubu's claim on Buhari's 2015 victory. Kebbi Police warn against boarding vehicles outside motor parks. And now the news in details. The Nigeria Democratic Congress has dismissed allegations that its leader, Senator Seriake Dickson, is working for President Bola Tinubu and the ruling APC ahead of the 2027 elections. Party spokesman Abdulmumin Ohiare Abdulsalam says Dickson remains fully committed to the party's ideals and is not acting as a proxy for the government. He also confirmed ongoing consultations with political figures including Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso on the party's presidential ticket. The NDC says only Obi has been screened so far, while preparations continue for upcoming by-elections and internal candidate selection processes nationwide. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria says it is strengthening Ebola virus disease preparedness across all airports in the country to prevent any possible outbreak. At a workshop held at the Mohammed International Airport in Lagos, Faan, in collaboration with health and border agencies, reviewed existing surveillance, screening and emergency response systems to improve early detection and containment. Officials say monitoring has been intensified for passengers arriving from high-risk countries, including the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda. Port Health Services has deployed temperature checks, health declarations and QR code systems for contact tracing. Stakeholders also urged strict hygiene and caution for airlines. The Minister of Defense General Christopher Musa, retired, has warned Nigerians against electing criminal-minded individuals into political office, saying national progress depends on credible leadership. Speaking in Abuja, he said Nigeria's security situation is gradually improving under President Tinubu, despite ongoing challenges. Musa noted that the military is receiving stronger government support and is working with international partners to tackle insecurity. He urged citizens to stop aiding criminals and report suspicious activities. The minister also cautioned against vote buying, ethnic and religious voting, stressing that responsible elections are key to national development and lasting peace. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company (Nnpc) has told the Lagos Federal High Court that the Dangote Refinery cannot yet meet Nigeria's total fuel demand or guarantee uninterrupted supply. In court filings, Nnpc said there is no verifiable evidence that the refinery can fully satisfy national consumption, warning that restricting import licenses could trigger shortages and price instability. The company defended fuel import permits under existing laws, saying they ensure supply security. Dangote is challenging import licenses issued to marketers. The case continues as regulators and industry players debate Nigeria's fuel import and refining policy. The Kaduna State Chapter of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, the NUT, has rejected plans to exempt candidates seeking admission into colleges of education from writing JAMB's Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. The union said the proposal would weaken admission standards and undermine teacher quality in Nigeria. State leaders Ibrahim Dalhatu and Adamu Ayuba Kaltungo described the move as counterproductive, warning it could reduce competitiveness and damage the image of teaching. They urged government to improve teachers' welfare and incentives instead of lowering entry requirements, stressing that teaching requires strict merit-based academic standards nationwide. Abia State Governor Alex Otti says his administration has reconstructed 414 roads across the state in 3 years as part of efforts to modernize infrastructure and boost economic growth. Speaking during a media chat, Otti said the roads include drainage systems and street lights under a zero potholes policy. He also said over 93,000 residents have enrolled in the state health insurance scheme, while 821 health workers were recruited. In education, he announced increased school enrollment following a no-fee policy and ongoing school renovations. The governor added that electric buses, new terminals, and digital land reforms are also on the way.
We will now go on a short break, and when we come back, the news will continue. Stay tuned.
The Papyrus Global, we don't just cover events, we create cinematic experiences. From red carpets to birthdays, gala dinners, and your fairy tale weddings, we bring your moments to life with high-tech precision. Our gadgets are smarter, our lenses sharper, and our team simply world-class. Trust the Papyrus Global to tell your story in the boldest, brightest way possible.
Welcome back, and now the news will continue.
The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, says the Nigerian Navy will intensify the fight against piracy, oil theft, and other maritime crimes through advanced technology. Speaking through the Commandant of the Naval War College, Calabar, Rear Admiral Mohammed, Abbas said the Navy is shifting from reactive patrols to intelligence-driven operations using modern surveillance systems. He said the initiative will improve detection, tracking, and response across Nigeria's waters, especially in the Gulf of Guinea. The Navy assured Nigerians of safer waterways for trade, oil operations, and fishing activities nationwide. A federal high court judge in Kano, Justice Mohammed Yunusa, has died after collapsing at his residence. He was rushed to a hospital where he was confirmed dead, according to court officials. His death has been confirmed by the Federal High Court spokesperson Catherine Obi Christopher. Justice Yunusa has since been buried according to Islamic rites. He was known for handling several high-profile political and election cases after the 2023 elections, including disputes involving the Labour Party and INEC. Tributes describe him as the diligent jurist who contributed to electoral jurisprudence in Nigeria. Former Transportation Minister Rotimi Amaechi has rejected President Bola Tinubu's claim that he was mainly responsible for Muhammad Buhari's 2015 presidential victory. Speaking on Arise TV, Amaechi said Buhari's win was achieved through collective efforts within the All Progressives Congress. He insisted that several political actors contributed significantly to the coalition that defeated the then ruling party. Amaechi, who served as campaign director and chaired the Governors Forum, said he coordinated nationwide mobilization during the election. He added that while Tinubu played a role, no single individual should take credit for the historic 2015 victory. The Kebbi State Police Command has warned residents to stop boarding commercial vehicles outside designated motor parks following the arrest of 5 suspected one-chance armed robbers. Police Commissioner Mohammed Hadijia, in a statement, said the suspects were arrested during coordinated operations across Birnin Kebbi, Kalgo, Jega, Mayama, and Alero. The suspects allegedly posed as drivers or passengers to attack and rob travelers on highways. Police say the arrests highlight growing risk of illegal pickup points. The command urged the public to use only approved motor parks as investigations and prosecutions continue. And that brings us to the end of today's national news update. Before we go, a recap of our main headlines. NDC Seriake Dickson not Tinubu's mercenary. Faan intensifies Ebola surveillance at Nigerian airports. Defense Minister warns against criminal-minded leaders. Nnpc Dangote Refinery cannot fully meet Nigeria's fuel demand. For continuous coverage and breaking developments, stay connected with the Papyrus Global Television at papyrusdaily.com. I am your host, Christiana Babayo. Thank you for watching.